Hey Taurus, it's me V with Born Awake Tarot and Spiritual Teachings. I'm back with your October 2017 reading. And I am using the Osho Zen Tarot deck. I'm using the Kyle Gray's, Keepers of the Light. And Kyle Gray's Angel Prayers. I'm also using Doreen Virtue's Butterfly deck. And I'm using Doreen Virtue's Angel Love cards. And I am using Doreen Virtue's Messages from the Angels cards. Okay. Sorry about that. Some of these cards I haven't used yet. So, anyway, Taurus, what I'm picking up for you is some of you Taurians need to have courage. You need to have courage to break into speaking your feelings instead of keeping them inside. There may be a deep-rooted problem or situation that you've kept your mouth closed about for quite a while, and it's caused some harboring of anger and not being able to forgive. Also, thinking the way other people live their life isn't right because it doesn't line up and match the way you live your life. Okay? Also, this month, your psychic ability is going to pick up. And your dreams are going to come in a lot stronger. And the thing is they want you to pay attention to your dreams to get information and on how to proceed with things. You're going to get symbols. You're going to get information. Maybe you'll even have a dream where you're talking to a relative to get information on how to handle things and what road to go down in your life. There will be times that you're spending time alone. It's time for Taurus to step up and be their own unique individual rebel. Okay? There will be times this month that you're going to need to spend time alone with getting back into your faith, praying, meditating, getting a hobby. There's going to be some intensity this month in certain areas of your life, whether it be in a relationship that you thought was going to work out, but things just aren't meshing. Okay? And you did receive the Thunderbolt card, which is the Tower card. Things falling down, things crumbling, which means things changing. Okay? But the thing is just like the Rider-Waite and Smith deck, the Thunderbolt, not the Thunderbolt, but the Tower. This is the Thunderbolt. It's comparable to the Tower of the Rider-Waite Smith deck. Okay? As the people are falling, you see like these little specks of light. So when things come crumbling down, then blessings and opportunities are coming in. Okay? So this could be changes. You might have been putting up with some crap at work that has just, you've been keeping your head down and just treading along with it and stuff. And finally, it's just like, no. You might find yourself going in and talking to somebody. You might find yourself going in and working in the field of arts and communication. Something that you're going to be doing, whether it's a shift in work or in the place where you're working at, where you go in and talk to the people to get things worked out. You having the courage to do this. Okay? Through this, you will find that they will be making the adequate changes because you've brought some things to their attention that they were unaware of. Okay? And through this brings you healing. Okay? And the courage that you took. Okay? Now, some of you need to realize that the thunderbolt, when it comes into your life, you also receive the ripeness card below it. And what they want me to tell you is the time is ripe for this to happen in your life. The thunderbolt to happen, aka Tower card in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, okay? You know, there's just that little bit of a deep-rooted problem that you've held onto for a while now, that's kind of, you struggled in other areas. It's caused struggle in other areas of your life. There is abundance this month. I see a lot of abundance this month, but you've got to have the courage. You've got to have the courage and trust. Trust in the divine. You have the abundance card. And trust. Trust in the divine. Trust that these changes that are going to be made or that you need to make are divinely guided. It's to take you down your right life path. Okay, the abundance card. This is the King of Rainbows. He has wisdom. He has blended every area. See, the night, the day, okay? The yin, the yang. He's sitting on the book of life, the book of wisdom. He's got the lotus flower, rebirth, okay? He's comfortable with his man and the female and things. He's blending, incorporating. He is abundant in all of these areas, okay? There is abundance. But the thing is it's the breaking down. There's going to be some relationships that they either need to be, you need to have a conversation about boundaries. Somebody's overstepping some boundaries somewhere. Whether it be you or another person. But I'm picking up on it's another person. And the thing is it's time that you start setting the boundaries. Talk to them about it. Talk to them coming from a place of love. Okay? Talk to them how you want to be talked to, Taurus. Okay? With compassion and understanding. But Taurus, you are a stubborn sign. And you can be stubborn at times. And that's where the mortality card is, just because it doesn't seem just right, just to you in your book and how you would deal with the situation, doesn't mean to give these people, the person, a chance to express how they feel, okay? Because sometimes Taurus, you have a chance where it's like, no, hear them out. But you're also good at calling bullshit. And if it's bullshit, you're going to call it out. You'll walk away. And they want me to say, some of you know that these changes have been coming for quite a while. You've been getting hints. You've been getting nudges. Some of you have actually had dreams of things like play out in your head. But also they want me to let you know that you've also created this by focusing your attention on these things repeatedly over and over and over and over again and obsessing on them. That you've also created these changes to happen, whether you want to believe it or not. Okay? Now, some of you will be traveling. Some of you will be traveling in October. Whether it's looking for a new job, whether it's education, visiting family, friends, or taking a trip, local or to a different country. Okay? You receive the traveling card. But also they want me to let you know too that you don't have to take a huge trip. You can just turn around and take a day trip someplace just to re-energize yourself. Okay? Be it in nature. And, someplace where it's just simple. Keep it simple where you don't feel like you're being overburdened. Okay? And take some time for yourself to meditate. I know I already said that. But also, they want me to tell you to listen to your inner voice. Listen to your inner voice. This is on the bottom of the Osho Zen deck. Excuse me. And it is inner voice. Your inner voice is your intuition, your divine guidance on how to handle something. But Taurus, you need to step out of the way, okay? And hear your divine guidance. Don't be stubborn and, just be caught up in the moment with emotions and have the bull in the china shop attitude. You need to take a step down. Excuse me. You need to take a step down, step back. Take a couple of deep breaths. And listen to your divine guidance on any decisions that kind of flare you up inside, whether it be in a relationship, at work, or that issue that's deep rooted that's affecting different areas of your life, but it's something, but yet you can't pinpoint it, and it will be disclosed to you. If you already know what it is, it's saying have the courage to go get the help to heal it. Okay? Also, some of you are going to be feeling exhausted this month. It is the winding down of the seasons and things like that. In the northern hemisphere, it's fall. And sometimes weather affects people with their energy levels and things like that. And sometimes with the weather change, it inspires people. Okay? The southern hemisphere, it's spring going into summer. So if you're in the southern hemisphere, Taurians, I suggest get out. Get out. Take those trips. Take that trip. Make sure it's a pleasant trip. Make sure it's something that you're not having to put major work into, okay? Where it's relaxing. That's what a vacation is, or a trip is it's supposed to be relaxing and pleasant, okay? Don't make it into something that is work, because then it's not enjoyable and you're going to regret it, okay? Now, some of you through traveling, it's staring right at it, the cards. Through work, through education, there's some form right here of the traveling where there's going to be abundance, okay? Well, even abundance, if you take a trip and you turn around and it just replenishes you, there's abundance in that right there in itself, because it's rejuvenating you and giving you energy, okay? But there are changes. There are changes in relationships, jobs, but there's also, something that you've been working on, something that is a dream of yours that you want to come to fruition, okay? And the thing is you got the Dreamer's card, and it's, patience, pray, meditate on it. Ask your angels to come in and help give you information on it, how you should proceed. Okay. I also pick up on that there's going to be, excuse me, my chair hit the table. I also take that there's somebody in your family that you may be finding out that you're helping them out with money. They're really, really struggling. And you're going to be willing to help out a family member. You might even find that you might be donating to a cause that means that takes your heart, like maybe an animal, a foundation, where they need something, but you have the abundance to do that. Okay. There's also, talking with family too. Talking with family, getting closer with family. Working things out with family is very important. So on the bottom, Oh, I already did the bottom of the Osho Zen deck there. Also, they want me to tell you, some of you are having stomach problems. They're saying it could be something that you're eating that you know that you're not supposed to be eating, but also pains in your ears, So, when the weather changes, your eyes, ears, nose, throat, and mouth are all connected. So if you're feeling pressure in your throat, that means you're not speaking your voice, okay? You're holding it in. If your ears are hurting and you go to the doctor and they say, oh, there's nothing wrong with your ears, it means you're not listening, okay? So take those things into account. Also, some of you Taurians are going to be taking it upon yourself to change your health regimen. Different food, healthier food, getting out and exercising, or either buying a piece of exercising equipment and having it in a spare room or even in your living room, where if you watch a movie or a meditation where you're cycling, okay? But your health is going to start becoming very important to you. Now, I'm moving on to the Kyle Gray's light, Keepers of the Light deck. The first card you received is Master Buddha, increased awareness. Now, I did say that you're going to be becoming more aware of your spiritual side this month, Taurus. Deep connection, trust your inner voice. Wow. Trust, you got the trust card. And you got your inner voice on the bottom of the Osho Zen Tarot deck. You got this card, which is saying, listen to your guidance. Listen to your intuition. And this also, they want me to say too, if you're not recognizing your increased awareness and shoving it off to the side, it's going to get more pronounced. It's going to be like a hammer hitting you saying, hello, I'm here. It's time to make the right choices. Okay? You need to trust. If you're not trusting your inner voice, this is a wake-up call to trust it. Right here. Listen to it. The next card you received is Archangel Michael. Trusting heaven. You are safe. Angels, stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. Taurus, allow a miracle. You cannot control everything. Okay? This is Archangel Michael. You're safe. Angels surround you. Release control and let the miracle take its place. Allow it to happen. The next card you received is Mary Magdalene. Teacher awakens. You have something important to share. Follow the inner call. Don't let anything stop you. Like I said, if you have a dream or an inner calling, follow it. Follow it. The next card you received is the Miriam. Sacred Vision. Wow. You got the Dreamer's card. Choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries, and love doesn't have any boundaries. Choose to forgive. Forgive yourself, forgive others. Okay? Just because you forgive doesn't mean you have to live in each other's back pockets, Taurus. Okay? You can forgive from afar. You can forgive face to face. You can forgive yourself. It's opening up and making the effort on an everyday. Okay? But you have to mean it. Okay? And if you need help with forgiving, ask for it from your divine, from the divine angels, okay? The next card you received is Gaia, Earth Connection. Be mindful of the planet. Come back to Earth. Stay grounded. Taurus, stay grounded, okay? You're an Earth sign, and like I said, your spirituality is going to be, coming into play. It's a lot stronger. Your intuition, your inner voice. Stay grounded. Sometimes, you know, we can get a little on the flighty side. The next card you received is White Eagle, Ancestor Spirit. Connect to your lineage. A family wound or pattern can be healed now. Like I said, talking to your family. This could be talking about anything with the family. There could be a wound that needs to be healed. It's time. It's time to sit down with family and talk about it. It's time to get this resolved. The next card you received is Bridget, Inner Strength. Move back to wholeness. Recognize that you have the power. Taurus, you have the power. You are. You do. You have the strength. You have the strength to be stubborn. You have the strength of a bull in the china shop when you get upset and things like that. And the thing is you have the strength to, and the power to overcome a lot. A lot. Please remember that. But you also let your voice be heard. Don't keep it bottled up. Don't keep it bottled up. Okay, the next card you received is the Doreen Virtue Butterfly deck. And finances. Finances this month are going to be looking up. I would say it's about the middle of the month for you, Taurus. The finances are going to start looking up. Stop worrying about finances, okay? If you know that maybe you could take on a part-time job and things, maybe you're at a company and you have to take on more, then go in and march in there and have the courage and ask them for a raise. If you own your own business, think of ways that you could advertise, get the word of mouth out. Word of mouth goes further than hanging a sign up. That old saying, you can hang as many signs as you want, but it doesn't mean you can get the people to read them. Finances will be looking up. The next card you received is hobbies. Taurus, get some hobbies going on. If you don't have a hobby, get a hobby going on. Get a hobby that you enjoy, okay? Not a trend, but a hobby that you enjoy. Not a hobby that your friend Bertha or Billy Bob's doing. Something that you enjoy. And if it is a hobby that Bertha and Billy Bob's doing and you enjoy it, then do it. Try exploring new hobbies, Taurus. Because I know Taurus doesn't like change unless they make their own mind up to it, okay? Well, pick a hobby. Something you enjoy. The next card you received is new exercise program. Wow. Some of you are concerned about your weight. Maybe you're putting on a little bit of girth there. Because Taurians, they like, fine things. They do. They like fine things. They like fine foods and rich foods and things like that. And maybe you're seeing it in the mirror. Maybe it's even affecting your relationship with your husband or boyfriend or girlfriend or fiance. And they said something to you and it, kind of hurt your feelings because maybe you put on a few pounds. Well, the thing is if you can put it on, you can take it off. And the thing is as we get older, sometimes there's exercises we just can't do because we have health problems. There is an array of different exercises out there that are therapeutic and that won't cause harm, that you're actually toning up. I pick up water weights. Water weight. Somebody has some water weight issues. And you might want to go into the doctor and get checked out and to see if you need to go on a water pill, like a diuretic and stuff. They also want me to say diabetes. Get checked for diabetes or insulin resistance. Okay? But new exercise program, Taurus. Oops. Okay, the next card you received are the Doreen Virtue Angel Messages. Okay. The first card you received is Acacia. Acacia. You're a spiritual teacher. You have the ability to counsel others and help them awaken their spiritual gifts and divine life mission. So Taurus, you know, you've got a lot of people that come to you and ask you for advice. You sit there and listen to them and things like that. And you doing that and giving advice helps them see their ability, you know, you help them awaken their gifts. You know, you guide them. And it gives them the eye-opening moment that they see to go on their divine life mission. Okay? Sometimes, Taurus, you wish that you got that in return. And stuff is somebody listening to you, actually listening to you, which is very rare and very hard for Taurians to get back. The next card you received is Archangel Uriel. Your emotions are healing, which enable you to open to greater love. I will help you release anger and unforgiveness from your heart and minds. Call upon Archangel Uriel. If you need help with, you know, unforgiveness in your heart and your mind, Taurus. You know, when you release that, oh my gosh, it's an overwhelming feel of just, wow, why didn't I do this a long time ago? But everything is in divine timing. The next card you received is Teresa. Time out. You've been so busy taking care of everyone else's needs, but now it's time to stop and take care of yourself. Wow. See, you got the exhaustion card. And you've got the aloneness card right here. Take time out. Time out for yourself, Taurus. Prioritize. Figure out what you want. Figure out what you don't want to deal with anymore and let go. Let go. The next card you received is Ariel. New psychic and spiritual experiences are changing the way you view the world and yourself. Allow your spiritual gifts to open through study, prayer, and meditation. There you go. I just said that right there. Take the time, meditate, study, you know, pray, get a good dialogue going between you, your angels, and God, okay? Don't keep all this stuff bottled up inside, Taurus. You just stay hot-headed, you know? The next card you received is Archangel Gabriel. Oh, boy. Cards just keep popping out of my hands. Archangel Gabriel. You have an important life purpose involving communication and the arts. Please don't allow insecurities to hold you back. I will help you. Call upon Archangel Gabriel, okay? Some of you have a life purpose that involves, you know, communication and the arts. So call. If you have that calling and you know it, or you needed to know it, there's your answer right there, Archangel Gabriel. The next card you received is Francesca. What do you desire right now? Visualize it and it will come about. Negativity will block your progress. See, negativity will block your progress. That's what I was saying earlier, is let go of any negativity, hostile feelings, unforgiveness of, you know, not forgiving others, not forgiving yourself. Let it go. Call in Francesca. The next card you received is Omega. Victory. Your desire is coming to fruition. Keep up the good work. Wow, see, your dreams are coming true. You received the abundance card. The time is ripened. Keep believing. Keep praying. Crystal is the next card you received. Have faith and hope, because there is something positive and new on the horizon that you can't yet see. Things will be revealed to you in divine timing. When the timing is right, when the angels and God find that the timing is right, you'll get hidden little clues, or it will be like, okay? The next card you received is Adriana. I am leading you toward the answer to your prayers. Please listen to and follow the steps. I am communicating through your intuition, thoughts, and dreams. Wow. There we go. Your inner voice at the bottom of the deck, the Osho Zen deck, inner voice. The next card and the last card that you received out of this deck is Layla. Leela. Spend time alone in nature. Meditate about your desires and intentions. Ask the angels to help you gain a positive perspective. So if you're feeling negative, there's your trip right there. If you're feeling negative, get out there. Call on your angels. Meditate. Get into nature before it gets too cold. Some Taurians like winter time. So, but the thing is well, you can walk around now without slipping on the ice. Okay, when you don't want to wait until it gets winter time, you can get out there now. There's the travel card. Spending time alone, Taurus. Meditating about your desires and intentions. Don't meditate and think about the things that you don't want, Taurus. Think about the things that you want, you desire, and you really want in your life. Think about that so you manifest that. Pray about that. Don't think about the things you don't want. The next deck I am working with is The Keepers of the Light by Kyle Gray. And the first card you received is Focus Your Mind. Thank you, angels, for helping me to focus on my priorities. Okay, this right here is focusing on your priorities. This is a thank you, but also this is a reminder to those that aren't focusing on your priorities. You need to focus on your priorities. This is the time. You want your dreams to come true, then you take positive, healthy steps. Keep your mind clear and on the higher vibration and focus on your priorities. What is most important to you, Taurus, to get things done in a healthy way, mind, body, and spirit, and for the whole. The next card you received is Loved One in Heaven. Thank you, loved ones in heaven, for drawing closer at this time. Okay, your loved ones in heaven are around you, but they draw in closer when you're in pain. Okay, if you're confused, they also help bring abundance into your life. They want me to say somebody is lost an animal, and they're still hurting over it because they felt a very clear, close connection to this animal. Possibly it's their first time they've ever owned an animal, and it wasn't what they were expecting because there was a closeness to this animal. Or this was an animal they had, and it was a very close connection, not like they've experienced with other animals. And you're grieving over it still, or this just happened. It's not clear. But they're by you. They're around you. They're letting you know that they're okay. They want you to be okay and understand that they're okay. Also, loved ones. Human form loved ones. They're always around you, watching over you. They do draw in closer in your time of need. and to try to help you get your desires and your dreams to come true. The next card you received is the Divine Physician, Archangel Raphael. Thank you, Raphael, for shining your divine light upon my healthy body. Okay, this right here just backs up what I was saying. Is, you know, if you're trying to get healthy, Taurus, this is a thank you to Archangel Raphael for that and shining a light on it. This is also shining a light on those knowing that, yes, it's time. You're right. You need to get in shape. You know, this is the message. This is saying thank you for pointing this out because you want to be healthy, mind, body, and spirit. You know, and the thing is that's addictions too. It's not just weight, it's addictions. If you're drinking too much or having one too many toddies after work or smoking a little of the wacky tobacco, a little too much, you know, then that card applies to that maybe you need to cut back a little bit. Okay, the next card that you received is Honor Your Feelings. It's Archangel Haniel. Thank you, Haniel, for supporting me as I honor my emotions. Okay, this is a thank you to Haniel for helping you honor your emotions, but also this is also a message for those people that aren't taking the time, those Taurians out there that aren't taking the time to honor their emotions. Please, take the time. If you're not making the time, take the time. Honor your emotions, my little Taurians. Because you don't want to keep that bottled up inside you. You know, this is a new dawn, a new time. Changes. Good, bad, indifferent. But it's time to get rid of that and accept the abundance that's coming into your life. I mean, honestly, you have abundance coming in, Taurus. Be open to it. Okay, now, for your Adoring Virtue Lovers cards, here we go. You received 5 cards, Taurus, okay? The first one you received is Separation. Some of you are taking time apart from each other. I pick up on that there is irritations over finances, but this person kind of irritated you and you're not sure you want them in your life. There just wasn't a meshing. Something's up, and you just, some of you know what it is. Some of you just quite can't put your finger on it. Cheating, but also time apart because maybe you've been spending too much time together. I think somebody has a wandering eye here, but it says time apart from your partner is on the horizon. And with any scenario, you know what it is, Taurus. You're living it. You know what it is. But I pick up on somebody's got a wandering eye. Somebody is annoyed in the relationship at the other person. And it's just they've gotten to the point where they're annoying you. And the separation is needed because maybe you settled and you're realizing that you want more from somebody in a partnership. Okay. And the next card you received is Finances and Career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So apparently, either, you know, you're not working or that person isn't working, or you don't want to have somebody that's a deadbeat around where you're constantly supporting them and you're not getting any of that back. And so maybe you're not working or you're looking for work and they don't want to be your sugar mama or your sugar daddy and they're feeling that way because that's something that's happened to them when they've encountered somebody that isn't working. Maybe they also want me to say somebody is in a relationship. There's a couple of Taurians in a relationship where the woman isn't working because she's staying home taking care of the child, or she has health problems through the pregnancy. And this is upsetting the other partner and causing distance between the partner. Excuse me. There's also somebody that's got health problems and they're applying for Social Security disability. I pick up swelling of the legs and the feet. And yeah, and the hands. The hands. Pressure around the hands where it's hard to bend your hands. Possibly rheumatoid arthritis or heightened edema. And this is causing, you know, the health issues is causing an extra burden on the other partner because they have to work longer hours and things like that. And you feel guilty, but they're putting the pressure on you because they're exhausted all the time. Also, there's some Taurians that will be going back to school or applying for a higher position. And this might affect the relationship because you will be making more money if you take a higher position. And if you go back to school, it'll be higher education where you might have to take out some student loans, and your partner doesn't want that because it takes forever to pay back a student loan. And in some ways, they don't want you to succeed higher than them because they're afraid that you might throw them to the curb. Some Taurians, the next card you have is Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Some of you are in a really loving, committed relationship. Some of you Taurians are. And you're actually planning on the holidays together. You're actually looking forward to it. Whether it be, you know, celebrating big or whether it's, you know, staying at home and just doing the holidays small. But it's going to be something special. Some of you are looking forward to it because you haven't been in a relationship for a while. Some of you Taurians haven't been in a relationship for a while. So you're really excited about spending the holidays together. You know, you're going through the honeymoon stage. So this is actually quite exciting for you. Some of you are with somebody and it's a past life relationship. You've known each other before. It's a past life relationship. Excuse me. Passion's very high. Passion's very high. There's that connection there. They're saying sexual. A lot of freaky deaky sex. Just letting you know. That's what my spirit guide said. It could be just basically a sexual, past life sexual relationship where the relationship was stronger in the sexual area than in the being together in a meshing, loving, united relationship. But you guys have been together in a past life. And for the single Taurians, or ones that have just broken up in a relationship or separated, you deserve love. You are lovable. Taurians, you are lovable. You lovey-dovey little Taurians, you. You know you're lovable. You deserve love. You're worth love. Know this. Accept it. Embrace it. Okay? Everybody needs a little bull in the china shop. No. Just kidding. Okay, so I meant to do this in sequence with the cards, and it just dawned on me. Bear with me, Taurus. On the bottom of the angel messages on the Adoring Virtue card, you received Bridget. And its caution is warranted. Look deeper into this situation before proceeding further. So there is a situation that you need to look deeper into before proceeding further. And on the lovers, Adoring Virtue, on the Adoring Virtue lovers cards, on the bottom of the deck, if you're just dating or you're looking for love, Taurians, On the bottom of the deck, it's pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Pay attention to the red flags, Taurus. If you're dating or if you're in a relationship and things just seem to be just not right, or the relationship seems to start going south, pay attention to the red flags, okay? Now, on the bottom of the Keepers of the Light deck, spiritual animal. Thank you, Animal Kingdom, for blessing my path with love. It's thanking your spirit guides. You know, thanking the animals that have come into your life and help console you when you're having through a hard time. If you're an animal owner, you know, if you have pets in your family and things, you know, blessing the pets that have passed away. Thank you for them being in your life. And this is saying, if you have pets, be grateful, be thankful, be blessed that they're in your life, helping give you love. Okay? And for the Kyle Gray angel prayers on the bottom of the deck is Holy Amethyst. Taurus, you might be pulled to the color amethyst this month, okay? Divine alchemy. Move beyond current challenges. Focus on what you desire. There you go again. Focus on what you desire. The color purple, the amethyst color. You might be drawn to amethyst. If so, that's, you know, that's a very healing card. Healing stone, excuse me. And on the bottom of the Doreen Virtue butterfly deck, take the next step. And this coincides with the Courage card in the Osho Zen Tarot deck that you received. Take the next step. Be courageous. Get out there, Taurus. You know, don't let things pass you by. Get out there. Challenge yourself. Be courageous. Well, my Taurians, I want to thank you for being patient with me while I'm going through my transitions in life. I know it's been a month since I did readings. I appreciate you sticking by me, staying subscribed, leaving comments, sharing. I wish you a beautiful October. And if you celebrate Halloween, happy Halloweeny. Until next month, I wish you blessings and peace.